Hello and welcome to another episode of Citadel Guard Adventures. This is Beriathan of the Citadel Guard of Gondor, and now that we have finished the epilogues in the central Gondor, all there is left for us to do is move on towards Pelargir. And the first stop on that road is finding Thorongil next to the city, next to Pelargir. So that's where we're headed next. The place we're looking for is this one in here, in the middle, kinda, of Lower Lebanon. And very excited to get the story going once again. We're almost done, but even after finishing the epic, well, after we reach Pelargir, I mean, there are still a couple more quests left for us to do, and even one more trade point to unlock. So that's our next step. So the camp we're looking for is right past this rock formation. So we just need to find an opening. No, not this one. But almost, we're almost there. This one, so you would come here through the road, find this turn to the left, and there we go, discover the camp of the Grey Host. And who do we have here? Well, we have all the Oathbreakers that decided to follow Aragorn, some men from Gondor. You have found Thorongil, and he is, as you suspected, Aragorn, son of Arathorn, so of course, he is Thorongil, the Grey Company, Legolas, Gimli, Elladan, Elrohir, Lord Ankbor, some men from Blackroot Vale, from Lamedan, yeah. I mean, basically all the areas we have visited so far. So we finally reached them. We've been coming after Aragorn and the Grey Company ever since we crossed the paths of the dead. And now we are finally here. So Halbrand, Golodir, Lothrandir, good stuff.
We will see if there is any of Thorongil still within me, I suppose.
It is good to see you again, my friend. I see you have been doing good work throughout these lands. To my sorrow, my errand has driven me with such speed I could not slow my pace overmuch to help the good people of Gondor, and I fear there are many such stories behind me. It is time now to try and prevent another. Now we will see if there is any of Thorongil still left within me, I suppose. We must stop the Corsairs here.
Let us storm the city and retake it from our enemies.
The Corsairs have occupied the city, looting and pillaging from the moment their feet left the decks of their ships. Let us storm the city and retake it from our enemies. They have burned most of Gondor's fleet, but they will not retain the port. So we need to complete an epic battle retaking Pelargir. But before we go to that epic battle, let us load our epic battle plugin. We are gonna need this. Still useful. The LOTRO team changed some of the inner workings of the epic battles for the Gondor epic battles, so the plugin is not as accurate in predicting some of the side quests, but even still I hope that we will find some use for it. So that's where we need to go. Retake Pelargir, size 1, attack! The Corsair fleet has terrated on Gondor's coast, pillaging underway. Now Aragorn's host has caught up with them at the port city of Pelargir. Join Eladan and Elrohir in an advance party to clear the path for Aragorn's assault on the unsuspecting Corsair force.
Within Pelargir's walls, just as you promised.
The winches to open the Great Gate light straight ahead, my lord. Then let us go with all haste.
Aragorn and his forces wait on us, my friends.
You know what? I think this would be a great moment to switch very briefly to... blue. We have some extra promotion points that we can spend in here. Target cooldown. Lead Elrohir and the guards up the stairs. Yeah, give me a moment, please. So we have a haste potency, target cooldown. And with this we have unlocked rank 2. Well, we are still rank 2. So let me just get these soldiers some orders. Maybe some target priority. Can we assign target priority?
Focus on the warriors!
Yeah, focus on the warriors. I'll switch back to engineer. And there we go. You coming? So what makes Pelargir different from the other epic battles is the fact that this is the only offensive epic battle. All the battles on the Helm's Deep had us defend the location from the enemy, hold for as long as we were able. But Pelargir, it's all the opposite. Now you are assailing the city, so you are always on the move. Establishing a foothold and everything. Now, where to Elrohir? Last time I tried to do this, they kinda got stuck this way. I mean, some of them did not advance with me, and that made completing some of the objectives downright impossible. But then that time I was playing on my captain, and that is a class I am not that proficient with, so that might have something to do with with my lack of ability. Yeah, wasn't able to pull it off on my own as a captain. Maybe as a warden I will do better. We'll need to wait and see. Coming, guys? Yeah.
There is the winch. Let us open this gate.
As fast as I can, your lordship. There is nothing you can do to accelerate this gate opening.
Defend the winch.
And as you can see here from the timer, this is just a timer for you to defend this worker as he opens the gate. Something that it's gonna take a long while. I think this is the longest section of this battle. We can actually drop a couple traps here and there. To make things just a little easier for us. There they come. Yeah, there they go, dropping like flies. Gate is big, don't open with a song. Yeah, but if you could hurry up just a little bit. Good thinking here is that at least, I mean, if you're fast enough, you can handle this pretty much on your own. You can pull aggro on some of these guys. I mean, fighting on this epic battle is overall so much easier than in Helm's Deep, when engaging with some of these mobs can be really frustrating, not so much in here. So I think they did a great job with Pelargir and addressing the concerns that most people had with epic battles in Helm's Deep. And there is a reason why people still run this, even at level cap. It's really not as frustrating as the other ones. I mean, it's more widely received within the community. It's a lot faster and a lot easier too if you know what you're doing. But even then, yeah, dropping some traps here and there. Come over here. They come through here. See, but it's really not that difficult. And if you are not in a hurry, like I am today, those 5 or 6 minutes that you take completing this fight are really not that tedious. If you're trying to farm this, then that will be something else. But yeah, right now, not my plan to farm this. In fact, I don't plan to farm any epic battles just yet, because something that I also want to discover is if you're doing this just as a solo player to advance your epics, how far can you go, how far can you get on your promotion points? Like, if you only run each one of these battles once, how many promotion points will you get in average? Will you be able to complete at least one of those promotion point deeds? I don't think you can complete them both as a solo, especially if you don't have any prior points or experience in it, but you should at least be able to complete one. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to find out. We have 52 points, promotion points, so I think we might be a little hard pressed to get the other 50 we need, but I want to see how far we can get. And it seems we have already defeated all the Corsairs that were attacking this area. It is done, the gate is raised. Cool, so let us collapse this. Just a moment.
And behold, there is Aragorn, there!
Because it's story time. Come, this way! There comes Aragorn with a great host. Draw up. A shame that we can't zoom in a little bit more. Onward! Onward into the city! There they go. So you will see them enter information. Very cool. very cool moment. Does need to wait a little bit longer for them. Ah, and here come the Oathbreakers. Excellent.
Work. Join us at the piers.
Now we'll continue on the upper level for a while with LOTRO here. Now we take the high road and meet with Aragorn at the piers. Brother! Come, we must reach the piers. Indeed, we must, but first, come and see.
Fight them hand to hand. That's the priority. Pillagers everywhere. Let us rout them then. Aragorn wishes to face the entire Corsair host.
Now, I think you can try to build this ballista. And we might even do some of that, but unless you're very fast with this, might be better if you just drop down and fight the enemies. Otherwise, the people down there might get overwhelmed really fast. You see, here comes the first attack. We're not even finished. Oh, it's too far, the ballista, no. We would spend a long time trying to just aim the thing. And I think we are more useful. Oh, come on. We cannot let them destroy the supplies. You see, he was almost done with the friggin' supplies. So yeah, no, trying to build that ballista, not worth it. We're gonna build Brink of Victory as it is omnidirectional. So that might make things a little bit easier for us in terms of reaching a wide array of enemies.
Corsairs are making off with Pelargir's historic treasures. Stop them before they get away.
Alright, so... oh, jeez. Stop as many pillagers from stealing treasures as you can. And do not allow the pillagers to get away. Where are the pillagers coming from? Will they start their parade through here? Or are they gonna try and walk this entire path from here? That's... okay. Yeah, they will try to reach the point marked on your map, which thankfully makes things a little bit easier for us. For God's sake. Hurry up. Oh jeez. At least this side quest is really easy to accomplish.
Come into the area. Defeat him before he does great damage.
Where is he? Where is he? I don't see him. Ah, there he comes. There he is. Jeez. Okay, we defeated the half-troll. Platinum. Cool. And this should be enough to also defeat these pillagers and get another platinum. Cool, cool, cool. Now, we just gotta make sure that all these guys in here are doing okay. Corsair Captain Kisung Tank? Okay. Gotta also defeat this guy. Gotta defeat him as fast as we can. He's been defeated. I mean, we did as much as we could. I'm pretty sure they destroyed some supplies, some barricades. Maybe even defeated some citizens. Maybe not. I wasn't able to pay attention to that. But I mean, 2 platinums in a row. That's really cool. We got a gold reward even. What did we get? Oh.
The pillagers are routed. On to join Aragorn at the piers.
Alright, we're doing good. I'm loving this. I'm loving this so far. See, that's something really nice about this epic battle as well. Even if you don't know it too well, or if you haven't been here in a long time, most of the times you just need to kill things fast. So you don't need to worry about too much mechanics, which gives you an easier learning curve. Onward. Yeah, Aragorn is waiting for us. You see, we're already at a platinum. Aragorn bade us watch for you. Well, seeing as we still don't have
Focus on the warriors!
another target priority, let us go like this. Oh, mark target. Oh, in that case, let us try this. Awesome. That was great. But we're gonna need engineer for the next stage of the battle, so let us do that right away. Here we come. I do think they will take their time. I mean, I don't want to miss my progress too much. Now, we really need to be very fast about
This spot.
building these catapults.
Forces are not flanked.
And the thing is that I don't think we're fast enough to build both of them at the same time. We're gonna leave this catapult like here. I mean, ready to be used. Let's see if we can build this one fast. It seems there are more enemies coming from the side. No, it seems to be equally distributed. Can we get a build contribution? Oh, we can go any further with build contribution. I'm also just trying to... Well, I will need to check that with more detail because, as you can see, we have 8 points, which will give us just enough to be able to reach a rank 3. And if we can get rank 3, I'm not sure what else we will unlock. But that, of course, it's gonna be a very nice help. Awesome!
Snuck up from behind and fires on us with deadly aim. We should deal with him quickly.
I don't see him. Where is this archer supposed? Ah, okay, there he is. This is gotta be fast, right? Tell me I was able to get another platinum. Awesome. I think we'll need to repair this one. And maybe use the catapult on this side a little bit more. But how cool is that? 3 platinums on the same epic battle. We got rewards. We got very good rewards today. So, well, that's great. That's what's great about this battle, about Pelargir. Maybe this would be also the perfect time to upgrade the armor. It seems we have a brief respite. I don't see that many enemies coming around. Please finish repairing this. Is that it? Really? Yeah! That was faster than I expected.
Now come! By Isildur, I call you! The dead fulfill their oath at last.
Oh, great. Yeah, they pursue the Corsairs.
Brace yourselves!
Okay, there he comes, the Black Númenórean guy. Sagarath has been defeated. Some really weird audio glitches today, it seems. I hope at least they get fixed when we leave the battle. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be... Oh, there are a couple more enemies. Yeah, there's this guy. There's a little guy there below our catapult. Are we gonna... We're gonna do this? Oh, he already climbed, which is a shame. Because that means we cannot defeat him with a catapult. Kind of overkill, just one catapult for that one guy. I was so in for that. No, I don't know what else is supposed to come now. I hope this is just an audio glitch and nothing else.
It is won. The Corsair host is in full defeat.
Yes! Ah, Treasures of Pelargir Platinum completion on this one. Yes! Oh yes, yes! Loved it. Oh, I loved it. I remember why I ran this so much back in the day. Audio glitches non-standing. I mean, other than that, this has been a very smooth run. Yeah, I enjoyed that too, Garliff. I'm glad to see Aragorn victorious and the dead upholding their oath. Yeah, take a look at that. That's what I'm talking about. That's what being good at epic battles looks like. I mean, this is a relatively easy one, but still. That's great.
Most of the Corsairs have fled in terror.
Their morale and their resolve broken, but we must be certain they are defeated. You tell Aragorn about Balakhôr, the Scourge, when you're encountering his flagship. I think you're right, Beriathan. He is the key to ending the threat of Umbar. We have to find him and put an end to his leadership of the Corsairs.
We must find Balakhôr and put an end to the threat of Umbar.
I need a flagship, Night Jewel, at once, for it dominates the harbor. That is where we will find Balakhôr the Scourge and put an end to the threat of Umbar. Speak to me when you are ready to do this. Yes, just a moment, because we got so many things in here. Not enough room to do that, shame. 50 stars of merit. 30 stars of merit. 25 stars of merit. Another 25. Yeah, 15, 25. Another 15. Yeah, lots of stars of merit. And we got this bracelet. Vitality, agility. Vitality good. Agility good. Evade and critical. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna take this one. Which is a good enough upgrade. And it seems that was it. As far as the rewards from today went. So yeah, let us go now.
Balakhôr will not be without defenses.
Most of the Corsairs have fled in terror, but Balakhôr will not be without his defenses. Remain on your guard, and I will remain on mine. We must storm the Night Jewel and put an end to Balakhôr and the threat of Umbar. And we're joined by Legolas and Gimli. What else can you ask of life? Yeah, I mean, I think this is the very first time we are joined by Aragorn, Legolas, and Gimli all at the same time. Well, other than the battle at Helm's Deep, but I mean, for an old school instance, I think this is the very first time we are joined by the three of them. So yeah, this is gonna be a very important moment. The Corsairs are routed, Beriathan. They flee before the army of the dead and Aragorn's grim countenance. They flee before you and me, and before stout-hearted Gimli as well. But Balakhôr remains, my good Warden, and until he is defeated, we cannot trust that this victory will last. He is surely aboard the Night Jewel. Before you storm the flagship in search of him, tell me this. Do you have further allies to aid with this, or will you stand alone with Aragorn and Gimli? You're not joining me, Legolas? Come on! Come on, this is something we're supposed to be doing, all 4 of us. Don't stay here. Please don't do this by myself. You will have us with you, so you will not be fully alone. I will take up position on the steps and worry those who trouble you with the sharpness of my arrows and the keen eyes of my people. Good fortune go with you, Beriathan. Oh, yeah, Legolas. It's gonna cover our backs, it seems. So at least on that, I'm happier. Most of the Corsairs have been routed, Beriathan, but Balakhôr remains. Any Corsairs that remain by his side will have the utmost loyalty and will fight to the very end. Let us storm the Night Jewel and bring that end about, Beriathan. Oh yeah. Now you're not stopping me. We are unstoppable. This is what the true King of Gondor looks like, and not pretenders and usurpers like Balakhôr and his brothers. Yeah. Don't fall behind, Gimli. Up the pace, my stout dwarf. I will go below decks and search for Balakhôr. You should free the enslaved man up here, Beriathan. We must free this chained man before more Corsairs come up on deck. Of course, where do you hail from, kinsman? Do you come from Fairy Thilian? Do you come from magnificent Minas Tirith? Dol Amroth? Where do you come from? You're coming back home now. Or coming with us. I never thought I would be free ever again. Well, join us and help us free more of our kinsmen. Let us make sure that no more Gondorians are taken by the enemy. Thank you, heroes. Beriathan, you will regret coming here. Umer? Ah, yeah, you were the emissary we met in Dol Amroth last time. You should not have come back, Beriathan. I thought it was a mistake for Balakhôr to let you go, but it seems you will die on the deck of the Night Jewel after all. The heirs of Castamere will triumph, and Numbar will be great again. Make Numbar great again? I don't think so, Paul. Beriathan, how goes the fighting? Splendid, I would say. I was unable to find Balakhôr below decks, Beriathan. Have you seen him? We cannot let the so-called heir of Castamere escape. I fear the harm he might still work upon the people of Gondor. There he is. I am here, stranger. I do not run from any man. You! I am Aragorn, son of Arathorn, and I command you to surrender your weapons. You give one name, but I know you by another. Thorongil. I know you by the title you claimed 30 years ago. Bane of Umbar. I have many titles, Balakhôr, and everyone earned. But you are a pretender to your own title, for you are no heir of Castamere. It was a title of use to me, so I took it. But enough talk. What witchcraft has caused my men to desert their posts? Oh, many leapt overboard at the fear of it. Was it a mere rumor of your coming? Oh, you have no idea. Come see, Balakhôr. Yeah, please come see. The shadows of endless night covers all. Your deaths await in this darkness. Come see what Aragorn was able to do, what you and your brothers could not, in fact. He seeks to escape. Follow him, Beriathan. The power of Sauron cannot be denied. See how he blankets the skies in darkness? We will defeat you and your master, Balakhôr. Even in darkness, we defy you. What? What is this? No! No! Oh, yes! No, yes, absolutely yes! Garlic, I mean, let me dismiss you just a moment. I want to take some extra pictures in here. A kind of weird position for Balakhôr's corpse to be in. That's for certain, a floating corpse. But, oh yeah. Yeah. Absolutely, yeah. Will Aragorn turn? No. Balakhôr will no longer trouble the people of Gondor, Beriathan. Let us return to the Great Host and see how our other companions fared during the battle. There is one more matter to which we must attend. What a strange day this has been, Beriathan. To think we would be grateful for the aid of the dead against the living. Aragorn believes he must count the oath of these men fulfilled, and certainly they proved most valuable, but why not retain their loyalty for a few more days? Perhaps it is good that it not be my decision to make. Men of the Mountain. Oathbreakers they called you, for you did not answer your vows. Faithless! But hear now the words of Isildur's heir. I count your oath fulfilled. Depart now and find the rest you were denied. I am glad that is behind us, Beriathan. I confess I was not certain the dead would follow me, and I am relieved they did so. Aragorn laughs, and you realize what an uncommon sound that has become. I am more relieved they have now departed, my friend. I would be a braggart indeed to pretend otherwise. So we have the victory. We will need many more if we are to have lasting peace for Gondor. Oh my god, what after seeing what we have seen? Yeah, command us, my king. I'll follow you to the end of the world if need be.
Let us rest for a brief while, and then we will make ready the ships.
We have ended the threat of Umbar for now, and Balakhôr will rally no more Corsairs to his banner. The memory of the dead will keep others from taking up arms against Gondor. Now my attention must turn to the foe in the east. The shadow of an ending night will lend speed and surety to the armies of the enemy. They will march upon Minas Tirith indeed. They must have already begun. I must get to the city with utmost haste, but the Gondorian fleet is burnt. What can be done? Aragorn thinks for a moment, and then a strange light flickers within his eyes. Black sails, Beriathan. I will sail the ships of Umbar to Minas Tirith. Let us rest for a brief while, and then we will make ready the ships. I thank you again for your part in this most recent victory, my friend. Rest now, and then we will return to the task ahead of us. Solvent, Essence, Reclamation Slot, Class Trade Point? Yeah.
The threat of the Corsairs is over, but many of their allies remain.
Okay, so as you can see here, we can actually begin Book 3. But since there are still some matters pending in Pelargir, and that is technically still Central Gondor, let us ride there. Let us give some extra time for Aragorn and his men to get ready to depart on the black ships of Umbar, and in the meantime let us see what has happened to the city and what kind of help do they need. And we can unload this plugin. We're not gonna be using this for another short while, or maybe another long while, who knows. Oh, but my god. It was so much better than I remembered it. So much better. Here we are at the gates of Pelargir. A friendly Pelargir too. Discovered Pelargir, so we have completed Path of the Great Host. And take a look at this, Valor is now level 50, follower of the Great Host. Path of the Great Host, here we have the title, LOTRO point, reputation, virtue XP. Now, so with Valor, loyalty, determination, confidence, all that is capped. So let us move on to Zeal. Let us go with Zeal for the time being. You have followed a path of the Great Host through central Gondor. Make active. Yeah, it was so satisfying witnessing all this. Gonna wear this as a badge of honor. Stable Master.
These are troublesome times indeed.
In Pelargir, we also have Sons of Pelargir. We need to find Faltharan. The Legacy of Pelargir, Statue of Thorongil. Take a look at this. So majestic too, I mean. Pelargir were way ahead of the times, erecting a statue for Aragorn before anybody else. The Legacy of Pelargir, Eastern Seagate, King Minardil's Memorial, a monument of Castamir, of the Sea Kings of Telumethar, Tolkien Jarani, and the Western Seagate. So, first of all, let us look for Faltharan. I'm gonna do some tasks for extra reputation, but I think I'm gonna do them off camera as they are quite time consuming at times. Let us look for Faltharan. Somewhere around here. So Pelargir destroyed, or at least razed, ravaged. Not destroyed maybe, but it was still hit pretty hard. I'm not gonna grab this milestone yet actually, because I wanna check something first. It's gonna be here in the central island.
This darkness is a weight on my mind.
You say my wife has sent you? I am heartened that she and my son are safe, but I cannot say the same for myself or my men. Although the battle has ended, many troubles still plague Pelargir. So, do tell.
There's naught but ill omens these days.
Your arrival in the city is well timed, Beriathan. When the city fell, my king were presumed captured or dead. Fortunately, we have located them as hostages aboard the remaining hostile Corsair ships. My advisors say that a direct assault would be too risky, and since your reputation precedes you, I would ask that you sneak aboard their ships and rescue my family. Captain Thandor is in charge of city defense and will be able to provide you with more information. Captain Thandor. Yeah, but no. Let me check this. These guys in here, these quartermasters, especially the quartermaster in Pelargir.
Can I help you, friend?
No. There should be a travel skill, a master skill somewhere around here. Am I mistaken? We'll need to double check that then, if that's not the case. Oh, your standing is too low. Ah, well, my standing is too low, but maybe... We need ally. Okay. But it seems these essences are not bind on acquire.
How may I help you, friend?
So maybe I can grab them on my other Warden
These are troublesome
and
times indeed.
transfer them to Beriathan. I will need to double check that. I'm not sure and I don't want to make a mistake in here.
How may I help you, friend?
I was sure there was a port in Pelargir. It seems I was wrong. Or it seems we'll need to wait a little bit more. I will need to double check that as well.
This darkness is a weight on my mind.
Paltharan may trust you with the task, but that does not make it any easier. In order for this rescue to work, we will need a way to sneak on and off the ships. Fortunately, we have no shortage of small landing craft. If you head to the docks behind me, you should be able to find something suitable you can use to sneak aboard. Tread lightly, Beriathan. Also need to catch a pike. We also need to free some slaves, which I think will eventually come.
There's naught but ill omens these days.
During their assault, the Corsairs captured citizens from town and shipped to serve aboard their galleys as slaves. Although we were able to hold our advance into Gondor, many remained trapped aboard their vessels. We no longer have the proper resources to mount a rescue, so I would ask for you to board the remaining Corsair-occupied ships and free any prisoners of war that you find.
There's naught but ill omens these days.
A small band of Corsairs managed to survive the battle to retake the city and forms a blockade near the eastern river gate. We don't want to destroy the ships since the debris would delay our advance towards Minas Tirith. We need you to board these ships and defeat any remaining Corsairs you might find. This is our only solution to clear that blockade, Beriathan. Okay, there you have it. So, as you see here, some of these quests do reference the battle to retake Pelargir, so that's why I think it makes the most sense to do Pelargir after the epic battle, after the epic. So that's what we will do for the next couple of episodes, I suppose. But for the time being, this has been all on today's episode of Citadel Guard Adventures. So thank you so much for watching, I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you on the next one. Until then, my friends, stay safe, take care, good luck to you all, and I will see you later.